So obviously Patrick Kane's recovering from a major hip surgery, which is why he hasn't signed with a team yet in free agency. And similar to what he did last season with the Chicago Blackhawks, it seems like he's going to play it out, and as he's recovering from his hip surgery, he's going to take a look at which teams have the best chance of winning a Stanley Cup and he'd be the best fit on. Now, as sour as his Rangers tenure was at times, you can't rule them out. They're definitely an option for him to go back there. Obviously, his hometown Buffalo Sabres are in the mix if they can put it all together this season. The Florida Panthers and Colorado Avalanche are also rumored to be in there, but there's one team that's been connected to him a ton for the past year and a half. It's Connor McDavid Driveways Oilers. And those rumors kind of died down because the Oilers haven't really needed another big-time playmaker goal scorer. They needed help in net and on D. But if you've got a chance to add this guy in free agency, free of charge in terms of giving up assets in trade, why wouldn't you take a look at it? Especially in a year where you're trying to go all in for the cup. And Jim Parsons of the Hockey Writers wrote about this a couple of days ago, saying that Patrick Kane is believed to have the Oilers on his short list for this season. And in that piece it was brought up by Arthur Staple, who is a very reputable New York Rangers source, honestly maybe the most reputable alongside Larry Brooks. You get that one through your head, Brooksy? This guy's plugged in, and obviously he got to know Kane through his time with the Rangers, and he straight up mentions that Kane might choose Edmonton or Colorado or Buffalo depending on who can squeeze a modest cap hit in and which team Kane feels has the best chance to win. And I know if you take a look at the Oilers' top six, it's like, alright, that's a logjam there. I mean, Kane, do you really need him in that top six? It's already looking pretty stacked. But trust me, they'd make room for him. You can never have enough great players on your team, even if they have to move Connor Brown to the bottom six. I mean, a player like Patrick Kane doesn't fall in your lap every day. And let's say McDavid or Draisaitl are in a slump, like Draisaitl was in key moments during the Vegas series. A guy like Kane could help pick up the slack for those guys and help them get out of a slump, or maybe even spark some chemistry with a guy like Nugent Hopkins or Evander Kane or Connor Brown and provide offense that way. So if this is true and Kane does have the Oilers on his short list, which honestly in the NHL, when there's smoke, there's fire, and we've been hearing the smoke for over a year of Kane and the Oilers, so there's gotta be something there. I think the Oilers should pounce on it if they can make the money work. You do not pass on opportunities like this. You don't know if in the playoffs, this is the guy that could really help you win a key game or two. Especially with Duncan Keith in the fold with the Oilers front office, this definitely sounds like a possibility here, so I think it would be sick. I mean, can you imagine Patrick Kane when he was like one of the kings of the NHL alongside Crosby and Taves? Could you imagine this guy putting on the Oilers sweater? It's just insane that it might actually happen. We'll see what ends up happening. Me personally, I think he's going to end up on either his hometown Buffalo Sabres or the Edmonton Oilers. I think there's a really good chance of this happening. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.